After dark, after dark. Oh my.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. Martin Jones, you are the man. The Sharks deserve to give you a lot more goals than they did tonight. Welcome to Pucknology After Dark. Sharks fans, it is I, Puck Guy 14. Hope you're having a good night. The Sharks almost didn't. We will talk about that tonight with AJ Strong and Chris JWS. If you want to be a part of the show, use the hashtag Pucknology After Dark to ask questions or comment about the show. Follow us on Twitter as well. You can get your questions on our personal social platforms and also in the YouTube chat. Hello to you guys in there. We'll take your questions as well throughout the show tonight. So, good evening to Chris JWS.
Someone call the cops. I think Jones stole something.
I, hopefully, you can get away with it in Canada. And AJ Strong.
Dude, Dylan owes Jones a reach around after this game.
Yeah, that did not come out too well, unfortunately. So Sharks win 2-1. Probably the most nerve-wracking 2-1 victory I've ever seen. I was on the verge of saying we matched the Earthquakes goal mark from their game yesterday, but thankfully we doubled it. They played really weird and didn't have too many shots on goal after that. So, AJ, what did you think the lopsided gameplay down in one end?
I thought this game sucked for the most part. The Sharks just continued their dumbass hattery from the Vancouver game. I don't know what the hell what's going on with this team. I don't whatever PDB said about the whole thing about staying out of the box, and apparently all that shit went right out the window. That stayed in San Jose. Didn't come up to Calgary. I mean, thank God for Jones. Let's be honest. If that was Nemo and net, we would have, or if this was last year, we would have been looking at Stalock probably starting the second period. Jones had probably his best game of the season and stole one. But the thing that I'm more worried about is you had all these penalty troubles, and Jones looked great, but he looked great against the 29th team in the goddamn league.
Yeah,
this is the worst. This is the worst team in the Western Conference, and you can't. And you're struggling to score against an AHL goaltender.
Struggling to get a shot.
Yeah, struggling to get a shot. Didn't they go like 12 minutes without getting a shot on goal? I mean, it was and not only that, the penalty trouble, and then giving up that many shots. I mean, holy shit, dude. And then Dylan essentially, I mean, granted, it's not all on Dylan, but of course he's going to be the focus because it was kind of like the last thing. It was the penalty that led to them tying it. But Jones should have had the shutty tonight. Thank God Pavs stepped up, but it amazes me that it took them 60 minutes to score. They could only put in one goal in over 60 minutes, and then it only took them 19 seconds to score another one. But the 29th team in the league, dude, the fuck are you going to do when you face Washington this week, man?
Yeah. Chris, good evening to you, sir. One of the things we noticed as well, besides the lack of offense and shooting, was the 7 power play chances for Calgary. Thankfully, they went 6 for 7 on the PK tonight, but still a tough time.
Yeah, to be completely correct, there's actually 6 power plays, but still, I guess that is the one great thing here besides the win is that their penalty kill looked a lot better. At times, at least, there were still some bad things, but it looked more aggressive. They moved their feet better, so I guess there is that silver lining, but just the amount of penalties they were taking is ridiculous. I checked with Uncle Darren Stevens the other night. 7 is a season high, or a matched a season high the other night, and they almost matched that season high again tonight. The shots right now, they ended up at 48-23, which is really lopsided. But if you look at it without the power plays involved, it's 31-21, which is at least in the more reasonable category. So those power plays could have buried them. They're lucky they didn't. This is probably the most worked up I've ever been after a loss. But you know what?
A loss.
Oh, sorry, a win. But
It felt like it was such a lopsided win. It felt like a loss. But
yeah.
Uncle Darren tweeting out Brent Burns is the first D-man in Sharks history to have a 4-goal game streak.
And he picked up a Gordie Howe hat trick tonight.
Yeah.
He got an assist on the game winner by Joe Pavelski. It's one of those where you go, whew, thank goodness we pulled that out. But damn, I mean, if Calgary came on and scored right away in overtime, I'm telling you, we would be so pissed off right now. It would be ridiculous.
I'd actually have been okay with it because honestly, they didn't deserve to win. Like, they were clearly not the better team all night long. They didn't even deserve the loser point on it. To be perfectly honest, it was they need to be better than that. Pure and simple. I'm gonna go all Ray Ratto here. Just commit less penalties. Just play better, Sharks. Do better.
Just win the game.
Just win the game. Well, I mean, technically that's actually what they did tonight. They just won the game. Ray Ratto might be, little hint of a smile. No, who am I kidding? No, his soul is dark.
Yeah, just tied 1-1 between Kings and Vancouver. Just like
oh, fuck you, Vancouver.
Can't do anything right.
No. Yeah, one job.
Oh God. And also in Anaheim, it's tied 1-1 between the Ducks and the Caps.
Yeah.
So why don't I throw this up while it's still relevant here? The standings as of this moment, you are looking at the Sharks within 2 points of LA and within 4 of Anaheim, pending the outcome of those games. Those games are roughly in the second to third periods right now. So the Sharks are at 78 points. They get their 33rd row, 36th win of the year. Their magic number is now down to 21. If Vancouver goes on to lose in regulation, it'll go down to 19. So we're starting to get close. The biggest difference that you can see on here is that Minnesota has taken the second wild card. And that's who Chicago/Dallas would play in round 1. Anaheim at the moment would get Nashville, and that would be a very intriguing series because Nashville.
What was that?
Wow, that was cool. That was I had like a little cat stampede here in the office. That was kind of cool, man. That was awesome. Just. Man, that was
For those
awesome.
of you who don't know, AJ is the crazy cat lady of the show.
That's right. Dude, I feel kind of I feel fucking dirty having to root for Vancouver tonight.
No, okay, dude, I've explained this philosophy before. You don't root for the team you hate to win. You root for the team you hate more to lose.
Right.
So you root for the Kings
That's
to lose,
true.
not for Vancouver to win.
No.
That's the trick right there.
Otherwise, you'd be dirty for rooting for Whale on the Canucks Radio Network.
Okay, Kermit.
Dude, I'm so fucking tired of that impression, man. I can't even tell you. I can't even begin to explain.
Don't worry, we have 2 more games against Vancouver.
Can we just get Fozzie Bear introducing the next one or something?
Waka Waka. That's where we gotta break out. What's that guy's name from Florida? Shoot.
It's another guy you can't impersonate. Moving on.
Shut up. It's not easy being Teal. All right, so the Sharks are at 78. They're looking good. If LA or Anaheim can just lose in regulation, that would be awesome right now. So, looking at this now, obviously we've been saying it for a few weeks now. It's certain that this team is going to make the postseason. In these last 17 games, what are you guys looking for? Out of this
penalty kill, special teams. That's what I'm fucking looking for.
What would you rather have improved if you had to choose one? Would you rather have, and I'll open this up to both of you, would you rather have a better penalty kill or a better power play?
PK.
PK. Not even close.
Yep, me too.
Like you can score, you can manufacture goals with or without a power play. If you're getting scored on consistently on the PK, you better either stay out of the box or hope that you score 5 or 6 goals.
Yeah.
It's
When you
not
have
even-
when you have a badass PK, you can really play on the edge.
Yeah, you can actually
That
take
too.
more liberties. Again, I'll reference the '06 series against Edmonton, where the Sharks' power play played like crap, but credit Edmonton's PK. I mean, definitely got to do that. And what are we? What, the fifth least penalized team in the league?
Yeah, and what is our PK? Like the 21st in the league?
Our PK has really come and go this season. Like it had stretches where it was really good, like it was like 95%, and then it's had stretches where it's like 60%. So I have hope that maybe it can hit one of those hot stretches. If it's not better in the playoffs, they're one and done, no question.
Yeah, and you're going to have that great test coming up uh, down in the next 6 games. After Edmonton, you have New Jersey that's battling for a playoff spot, although Schneider's out. You know, the Capitals are everybody's media darling favorite to go win it, mainly because they play in the NBC division.
In the words of the almighty Ian Reed, fuck those guys.
Fuck them all.
Oh my goodness!
Wicked Boston, later next week you go to Arizona, who's always been tough, and then you get the Rangers on a Saturday 1 p.m. start, which I think obviously gives them the advantage because it's an early start, but they're kind of used to that. So you're going to have a lot of things going on here. It definitely a big test for everybody.
Yep, yeah, no, this stretch coming up, this could cement them in a better playoff spot than third, or it could basically just say they're going to be the third place team in the Pacific, no questions. I mean, at this point, there's no doubt they're going to make it. They have to have the most epic meltdown. Okay, let's not jinx it then. let's not go there. We already had the 3-0 meltdown. We don't need the.
Yeah, we don't need to mention that because right now we'd be going up against LA, and trust me, the media will definitely take care of reminding us of what happened 2 years ago.
Kings
Please,
just scored.
Just not LA. I don't care. I'll take the Ducks. I'll anyone, not goddamn LA again.
Well, it's looking like it'll probably be LA, but speaking of which, LA just takes the lead 2-1 Kings.
Oh, of course, the Canucks. Thank you. But hey, at least you're hanging on to your coach next year.
I'm sure the meltdowns on 1040 tonight will be great.
Oh, yes.
They always are.
They always are, and especially after a loss.
They used to be a lot better with Jeff Patterson, but they're still decent.
Jeff, if you're watching, hi, welcome. Well, we would love to have you on when we play Vancouver again.
Like in the playoffs or something in 10 years from now.
Ian says, fuck those guys indeed. St. Owen asking, 26 jersey, Eric, did the Sharks bring back Chris LaPuma or something? No, this was actually, I forget what the first name was.
Hanzus.
No, this wasn't a Hanzus jersey. It was a...
Dude, it was a fucking mistake, is what it was.
It was like some guy named Stewart. It wasn't Brad Stewart. It was a different Stewart, and they took off the nameplate, and it was $100 at the Shark Super Sale. So I was like, okay, I'll take it.
And yeah, Eric is not one to pass up a good sale.
Oh no, especially when it's Sharks merchandise.
Yes.
Anthony Stewart. Yes, thank you, Jake.
No one has a collection of just no-name player jerseys quite as much as Eric Kura.
Do you have a Wallin jersey?
No.
Perhaps. Jody Shelley. I know Jody Shelley wasn't that.
No, dude. I'm talking no names, dude. Like Mashinter, or I mean, you really got to dig deep. I'm surprised he doesn't have a Petrecki, but then again, Petrecki played what, one game?
Yeah. No.
I don't think Petrecki's mom has a Petrecki on it.
I have. Let's see. I'm trying to think offhand. I have Ville Nieminen. I did have a Messenger.
Alexei Semenov.
Yeah, dude. He's like he's full of no names and rentals, man.
Do you have a Ryan Campbell?
Oh fuck no! Fuck that guy.
Indeed.
Fuck ass motherfuckers.
Indeed.
Let's see what else.
Jim Vandermeer. I like that one.
No, I have a Gagliardi. I have
what? No Winnick?
No Winnick. I have a Grice from when they played in Sweden. God, why?
These will all be available at Eric's garage sale this Saturday. Yes. Moving on.
Starting at $300 each.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Dude, we haven't legalized weed here yet, man. Come on.
Jeez. All right, moving on. So Sharks win. We kind of prep for Edmonton tomorrow. I'll ask you this. This is a simple question, guys. Who do you think should start? Do you go with the extremely hot hand, maybe slightly tired Martin Jones?
Oh, Optimus Rhyme.
Or you go with Optimus Rhyme, who had, I thought, a good outing despite the team in front of him, hanging him out to dry and taking penalties. Oh wait, sorry. Let me do my hashtag Burrowsing. Oh, my head. Oh.
No, you obviously go with Reimer because Jones busted his ass tonight. You want him good. Hell, I might go Rhyme 2 games in a row. Fucking Edmonton and the Devils, just so he's ready to go against the Caps and nice and rested. No, there's no way you don't put in Rhyme because the team owes Rhyme after that shit show versus Vancouver last Saturday. So, no, you totally go Reimer tomorrow. It's not even a debate.
Yeah, so I agree as well. I mean, we traded for Reimer for a reason because we actually wanted to get Jones some kind of rest.
Yeah.
So get him the rest because we're going to the playoffs and we'd like to go further than a round. So yes, it's definitely Reimer. Play Reimer as often as possible. Hell, let's just sit Jones for the rest of the season. Save him for the playoffs.
And Molerat pointing out that Jones will be too hungover to start anyway because of all the guys buying him thank you drinks tonight, which is so true.
So true. I would even say that I would think Dylan bought him a meal. Will buy him dinner tonight.
And you know what? We do have a good question here.
Too. Like Dylan owes Pavelski for bailing his ass out.
No, Dylan was a lot of people. That is a good question. It looks like Ian Reed is saying Kincaid, but with Schneider out, who is the starter in Jersey right now? Ian, angry Canadian saying Kincaid.
Yeah, that was the one who started against Pittsburgh, and wow, he had a great start that night. Ugh.
Well, we'll see what happens, but I would seriously consider going Rhyme 2 games in a row to rest Jones. But we'll see what happens, especially because Jersey's circling the drain. Come on. So that's okay. We might as well just get this. Let's just get this shit out of the way now, okay? It's time for your favorite segment and mine, the Slushy Jake question.
All right.
He's already asked. Slushy's Corner. He's already asked one in the chat. What is the favorite jersey you own, Eric?
The favorite jersey that I own? Well, game worn, I would have to say it's my Marco Stern one. It was the jersey he last wore before he got traded in the jumbo trade.
All right. And okay, so our slushy our Jake question: how many points in 05-06 did Joe Thornton have only on the Sharks, not combined with the Bruins, just with the Sharks? How many points did he have? 92, a 93, or 95?
92.
I'm pretty sure it's 92.
And you are both correct.
Yes.
I have no idea how I knew that. I just did.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it just sounded like what he had like 116 points that year then.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't
You had
know.
like
something
24.
ridiculous.
Yeah, you got like 24. Um,
So you know what? You guys both got it right. Guess what? You both get a reach around from Jake in 10 years when he's old enough to do that. He asked a slushy question, but the slushy question, dude, dude, you're a cool dude, but this question sucks, man. I don't like it.
Step your game up, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
you gotta step your game up. Well, you know what it is.
Reinvent yourself.
Eric is gonna fucking know this. Well, okay, I'll give it to him. Eric might be able to answer this. What year did the Sharks stop the Oregon, and why did they stop it?
They stopped the Oregon in 05-06. It was a lockout, canceled season casualty for Mikey Day. But interesting note, when I did the Tweet Up tour and talking to the vice president or one of the vice presidents, they said they got one of the organists that they had back, and they should have him playing Thursday for New Jersey. So if you're going to that game, because it's going to be the greatest, honoring of a Sharks player since Owen Nolan, and not yet for Nabokov, for Ray Whitney. You guys got to be on your game. You got to be on your toes. You got to get excited. Chester Chivo, yeah, I for overall jersey, yes, it is the jerseys I made for the San Jose State Spartans.
I don't know. When he comes back and he starts playing, yeah, that'll be fun because there's not going to be anything funner than just walking close to the guy and getting grabbed by the organ. That's always a good fun thing.
So are they gonna make him play like Limp Bizkit on the organ too, or are they gonna just do that shit?
Yeah,
Rolling.
Yeah, nothing says break stuff quite like when it's played on an organ.
Come on.
I don't even know how you do that.
You stand man on an organ.
Yeah. I just want to hear the melody. I just want to hear that. It's just one of those days. Yeah, you just love that on an organ.
You know what? Back a chainsaw. Where's my red hat? Man, damn it.
Welcome to Karaoke Mondays here on Pucknology After Dark.
Chainsaw.
Oh, Chester Chivo with a great point. Can you play the air horn on an organ?
That's a good question, AJ.
Yeah, you just play all 88 keys at once. That's pretty much it.
I was expecting you to take that opportunity to play your little air horn again.
I don't have it queued up, man.
Oh. No.
Fail. This is the production value, man. Production value right there.
Fuck all you.
Anyways, back to the Sharks. So this thing I brought up on Twitter a couple times. But they have 5 road games left. If they win 3 of those 5, they tie the 2007 Sharks for the most road wins in a season. So this might be the best road team in Sharks history.
I'm surprised it isn't
somehow,
already.
some way.
That's something else. They have to have how many wins?
They have 23 now or 24? 23 or 24.
And the record is what?
You asked me.
27. It's 27. Let me just double check here. It's 24, yeah. So it's 24, and they're shooting for 27. So they need 3 out of the remaining road games wins to tie it, 4 to beat it.
Oh no!
There we go. So if they hit that record, then you can do your air horn all night long, AJ. I mean, not like we can stop you anyways. We might start muting you though.
Oh boy. I will say this though. So they have to break it. They have to get 4 wins. Then, they only have 5 road games left. So.
Yeah, 4 to break, 3 to tie. So I think tie is very feasible. They could definitely tie, especially if they win tomorrow night. I would say they're definitely going to tie it.
The remaining road games are Edmonton, Arizona on St. Patrick's Day, Vancouver on the 29th, which is the day after they play LA, and then Nashville April 2nd and Minnesota April 5th.
So yeah, I mean,
it's
not
doable.
a lot of hard games left on that schedule.
Dude, I mean, Edmonton, Arizona, Vancouver, and Minnesota. They can get 4 out of those 5,
Yeah.
Yeah.
provided they don't pull that shit they did last Saturday.
Or the shit they did tonight, because
No.
if they play like this again tomorrow night, they're probably not going to get so lucky. Because like this is just payback for all those games we've seen where like, oh my gosh, the Sharks are playing so well, but somehow they're still losing. This was the payback for those games because they played like shit. I mean that one time where like it wasn't even Martin Jones bailing him out, where the guy had a wide open net and managed to shoot the puck across the crease. That doesn't happen.
I mean, it was just horrible puck luck for Calgary tonight. Just they had their chances, and yeah, that was just terrible. That was just a terrible thing. Chester Chivo asking what's the record for most road wins, and it looks like it's the 31 by the 0506 Detroit Red Wings. So that
What a shot.
31.
yeah, I mean
That's insane.
31-7-3.
I mean, that by itself, that's 60. That'd be 60. My math is good. That'd be 65 points right there on its own. That just on the road. That's nuts. I mean, did they barely win 500 at home, or what was their point total for the year?
That's a great question.
I mean, that's nuts. Like, I would have figured it was probably somewhere around 30, but that is just crazy. Let me see. Look that up.
What's crazy, or I should say, what's crazier, that road record win or the fact that Chester Chivo, who spends an incredible amount of time online, doesn't know how Google works to find out the answer to these questions he's asking us?
Detroit had a 58-16-8 record that year. Had 27 wins at home, 124 points, and they lost in the first round to Edmonton.
Holy crap! And they lost in the first round. I mean, that sounds a lot like the 2008 Sharks, where they had like 117 points and they lost in the first round. That is nuts, though.
They were the President's Trophy team, and lost in 6 games to Edmonton, and then Edmonton played us. It was that crazy year where the top 4 seeds in the West all went out in round 1.
Yeah, that just doesn't happen. Yeah, that's nuts, though. I mean, 31
was
road
awesome.
wins, though.
You have no idea how much money I won that year because of that shit. It was awesome. It was great.
Was younger AJ into the gambling?
Oh, I'm still into it.
Oh, so that's why you listen to Sports Soccer. You got your gambling tips, you know.
Oh yeah, because because they're
Got nothing but winners. I'll guarantee you all your picks next week.
so great. They're
On
so
a
great.
recorded message that'll only cost you $40. Call
Yeah, none. I never do any of that shit.
Was
I
4-0 against the spread last week.
every once in a while I will just I'll just say fuck it. This is something that should not happen at all. Yeah, so I'm not made of money, so I'll throw $20 on there as a goof. And then all of a sudden it hits, and I get paid like $500, and I'm like, okay, well, that was fun.
Yeah,
and then I give it all back. Yeah, and then I give it all back within about an hour at the blackjack table, so it's all good.
There you go.
Yeah, my last sports bet was against the Sharks a couple years ago in the 2013 season when they were in that heavy slump right before the trade deadline. Yeah, I actually won money on that one too.
There you go.
Traded Murray, Clough, and everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was in Vegas when those trades came down, and yeah, I had just bet the night before against them, I think, to beat or to lose to Minnesota. So yes, I bet against the Sharks.
So how do we do against Calgary this season? Did we win the series?
Yes, that's we won the series 3-2. So
All right.
didn't lose the series. I mean, honestly, that game we probably shouldn't have won, but we probably should have won the last time we played them too. So
And where are we
we'll
with
take it.
where are we with Edmonton?
Edmonton, I think we're 3-1, if I recall correctly.
Did we lose one at home?
I'm sure it was at home.
I was going to say I have this feeling.
so
I was going to say I have this
Edmonton won in
feeling.
OT.
I saw them play here, Edmonton at the Sharks. I saw them play here, and I swear to God, it felt like that was a loss.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was That was in San Jose. I'm trying to pull it up as we speak.
Yeah, we lost to them
Yeah.
at home, or sorry, on the road. We lost them in OT. Then we beat them at home in the shootout, and then we play them for the third time this season. So it's 50-50 right now. We play them 2 more times tomorrow and March 24th, my birthday.
What was the score on January 14th?
On January 14th, it was 2-1 Sharks in the shootout.
Okay.
They also lost to them 4-3 in overtime on December 9th.
So all these games have been hotly contested.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
it sounds like it's going to
sweet
be exciting.
Well, when you have the former coach taking on his old team, it tends to be that way. And I'm assuming this is the first time the Sharks will be taking on Connor McDavid tomorrow because he was out those 2 games. So it'll be a different looking Oilers squad, and they also have Patrick Maroon from the Ducks that they got in a trade at the trade deadline. So it'll be an interesting game. I think the Sharks still and don't forget the NHL's #1 star of the week, Cam Talbot. I mean, he stood on his head the whole week last week. Unreal.
Yeah, so the Oilers played yesterday against Winnipeg and won that game. So they'll have a night off tonight. So they'll be fresher, but they won't be super fresh. I'm sure they'll keep it real though.
Yeah. And just to answer Jackal's question, Thin Mints with a coffee stout. Anyway,
why don't you fill us in on this, AJ? This sounds
you have to pay attention to the Google chat. You don't get it.
Yeah, it was a favorite Girl Scout cookie, and I am with AJ. Thin Mints all the way, preferably crunched up and put on top of ice cream. Oh, perfect.
Seriously though, who doesn't like the Thin Mints the best? What slut doesn't like the Thin Mints best?
I like Ian's comment. Collar McBroken.
Yes.
Injury jokes are funny.
Yeah, when it's not to your team, absolutely.
Right. Speaking of which, have we? I mean, this is like the 3rd straight game I've been asking this. Have we heard anything on Tommy Wingels?
I haven't heard of them. Kurt just keeps saying he's still not there. So.
Well, the thing is, though, I wonder if we've come into the time of the year where they just aren't saying shit. Because what did you hear about Carlson? Nothing.
Yeah,
so
I mean, he was just an unknown scratch. Yeah.
Yeah, everything. I think at this point, everything is just like, yeah, he's scratched. We're not telling you why. Don't ask, and don't bother to until June. Like that's it.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Whoever the hell Stesha San Jose is saying Thin Mints are nasty. I'm sorry, you're wrong. You are wrong.
Steph, no, come on.
No.
That's one of my Twitter friends, Steph Lee. Yeah, no, Thin Mints all the way, all the way.
Sorry, yeah, no, nothing personal, but you are wrong.
Well, should we segue into a quick follow-up on Saturday? I don't know if you guys noticed, but today the official San Jose Sharks Twitter feed tweeted out 2 photos that included a couple people that appear on here from time to time.
Yeah, 3 people.
Let me guess, it was you?
No.
No.
What?
No.
Wait, the Sharks did something that didn't include a picture of you?
Dude,
don't they know who you are?
I was in Walnut Creek, bro. It's not like I couldn't have been there, but in fact, it did include Puck Guy, Laundry, and Rocket.
Yeah, it was a crazy night. It was a fun night, though.
We're waiting for to see now. While we're discussing this, Puck Guy is feverishly trolling the Sharks Twitter feed right now to snag both the pictures so he can post them right now. So we're vamping as we speak, kind of like just covering this. So if you have a quick question that you'd like to ask on the Google or the Twitter machine, this is probably the time to do it.
Yes.
So what's your favorite beer and cheese pairing, AJ?
Well, talk about what.
Oh no, Chester breaking the news to me. The Sharks have moved on from me. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay.
They've traded AJ to Vancouver for a third
For
rounder.
a for
Oh,
a
dear
dude for a
God.
douche. They've traded me to Vancouver for a douche to be named later.
No, they traded him for Vancouver, or traded him in a second round pick to Vancouver for one of the Green Men.
Oh, jeez.
And Gen X calling Laundry's pose epic. Because if you saw him on the ice, it was pretty funny. It looked like he was waiting for Tatora to back it up.
There you go.
Oh,
yeah,
there you go.
yeah. I think they caught us just in a weird time. First things off, there were two people that we were trying to get down. That's why you see the blue coats behind the shark head. And I stalled as much as I possibly could. But yeah, Landy was trying to go for the laying on the ice post, and I think they caught him as he was trying to do that. Otherwise, he's going total Zoolander on us.
No, it looks like he's just about to start breakdancing. Like he's just at the beginning of it.
About to serve all of you.
No. I thought
Gen X, draw me like one of your awkward French girls.
Oh boy, yeah, it was a fun. That was after the game, and beforehand we had a tour. So outside the Sharks locker room, obviously you see me with Gentry's buddies, Jay and Austin.
I see Megan.
You see Megan and her two friends. Landy in the back, my good friend Nolan and his girlfriend Golda.
I don't recognize Landy without a pile of laundry right there.
And of course, Chester asking Gen X, how have we not photoshopped these yet? And I got to be honest with you.
Seriously, you guys are slacking.
I was going to say, I got to be honest with you. I was going to ask that question earlier, and I'm like, no, they'll get it done by game time. So the fact that you and earlier, I think it was Gen X was calling, it was either Gen X or Chester Chivo talking about that it was a fucking rookie move that I didn't have the damn air horn ready. You guys have had all fucking day to Photoshop these things.
I mean,
So who's slacking now, motherfuckers?
This is like 10 shots on goal all game long. I mean, you think the Sharks didn't show up tonight? Come on, guys. Step your game up.
Let me just put it in the way I normally do. Gen X, you understand. Get busy, Photoshop monkey. Make the pictures, monkey.
And drink your terrible beer, monkey.
Speaking of which, what are you guys drinking tonight? This should be like
I'm actually sober tonight, believe it or not.
I'm enjoying a past favorite that Chris is also very familiar with, the High Water Campfire Stout. This is a tried and true. This is a good
Brewed in San Jose.
Yes, it's a good local group and brewed with graham crackers, and it's
really
this is a really good go-to beer.
Smells like s'mores in a bottle. Like, no joke.
It's fucking good, man.
It is delicious. And he's just drinking it straight out of the bottle, classy like.
Yeah, no, it's fucking good. I don't give a shit. I don't need a fucking glass for that.
Yeah, the other thing too was we didn't need to spend $39. We everybody got the Friesen and the Sturm on the tour. We were expecting the 20 people, and when I only showed up with 10, we got both shirts instead.
Oh, that's awesome. I wanted a Friesen one.
You know what? You should. I kid you not. I'm saying you should talk to Tortora. I know they have a lot of them left over.
He's your BFF. He will hook you up.
I might have used up all my favors there. I'm not gonna push it. You know what? eBay works. But then again, I suppose I could go over to the tank at the right time and just go find Tortora and tell him the words that Gen X has told me. Draw me like one of your little French girls. I'm sure that'll get me a Friesen shirt.
So on the Twitter machine here from a little earlier, Kevin Lacey is tweeting in asking, with Calgary being in the hunt for Matthews, wouldn't they have been happier with the Jones shutout?
Yeah, right? Dude, ownership was probably just like, fuck!
Yeah, I know. They're like, fight hard, guys, but don't screw up our draft pick, man.
What's going to happen is we're going to have Edmonton totally play like District 5 and the Mighty Ducks, where Kevin Talbot's like, just take the goal, fine, just let them all in, because we need
And
another forward.
and Jake, do us a favor, take your transactions with Puck Guy offline.
Huh? What?
He wants to trade you a shirt for a Nolan bobblehead or something, or a
Okay, so does
mini
it mean
locker.
I need to mute him?
Yeah, just do your transactions on direct message, guy. And come on,
Oh, and
come
of
on.
course,
And
of
muted.
course.
Unless you're giving us stuff. If you're giving us stuff out of the goodness of your heart, absolutely do it all day long. But if we're just going to start
Especially
getting
if
into
it's
like
beer.
negotiations and trade, no, we're too busy for that shit.
And of
Oh
course,
shit, Caps Ducks going to OT.
yeah,
Motherfucker.
Of course it is.
of course it is. And the game's not even on NBCSN. Come on.
So one other thing out of the game tonight with Brent Burns getting 2 points. He's now 1 point away from a career high he set last year with 60 points. So
And what's his plus minus at tonight?
plus minus tonight I think is +2. I have to look at the thing here real quick. His plus minus on the year is now just -1. Oh, sorry, -2.
And wasn't at one point he was like at like minus like 18 or something?
Yeah, he was he was really deep in the hole at one point.
So that's a hell of a turnaround over the course of his season. You gotta give it up to him.
Yeah, no, he's like for the last 2 months or so, he's been outstanding. Like there's no denying it. He's finally actually starting to look like the Dan Boyle replacement we hoped we were getting.
Okay, I'm not touching Ian Reed's comment, okay? I'm not touching it.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to do it. I'm not touching it. Leave me alone. Just leave me the fuck alone, all right? I'm not doing it. You are not sucking me in twice on this shit in the same fucking night, all right? You're not doing it. You motherfucker. Now, if I have another one of these, then okay.
Okay. Let's calm down. We'll take a look. Quick
I'll
update
finish my drink.
now that Anaheim has picked up a point. They're at 83, so the Sharks are now 5 back of Anaheim for first. They also have to leap over them in regulation overtime wins as well. So that's a little bit of a predicament that's going to start to come into play soon. LA is still leading, I assume.
Yes, from the last time I checked. And yes, oh my God, how many times do we have to fucking address this? We understand that plus minus is not like a massive stat. We all get it. We all know that but when you come back from a minus 18 that far, it does say a little bit of something. It's not the end-all be-all. It's not the only stat that matters. It's one of several. We know. We get it.
Yes.
Move on.
Yeah, exactly.
Move on.
It just says something though when someone's really really deep in the minus. That's usually not a good sign about their defensive ability.
It's usually what Randy refers to as icing on a power play,
which is never good.
See?
Yeah.
That's all we're saying.
If you're a -5 on the year, that means jack shit to me. If you're -20 on the year, that probably means something. So
Brent Burns is a -2 for the year.
Yep. He is now a -2. He was a -18 at one point though. So
why is Ian insisting on poking the bear tonight?
No, don't.
No, because now he's bringing up Corsi. Just knock it the fuck off, man. Stop it.
Wow.
The angry Canadian is now the trolling Canadian. I mean,
dude.
Problem A.
Fucker's poking the bear tonight.
But guys, I will say this: who leads the team in the worst plus minus?
Pick me.
I'm gonna say Dylan.
Huh?
You're gonna say Dylan? AJ, what are you gonna say?
I think it should be, and because it seems obvious to me, now I'm going to say that that's probably not it. But worse on plus minus right now. Oh boy. Carlson?
No, the correct answer we're looking for is Patrick Marleau at a -14.
Oh fuck! I should have known that.
Wow.
And coming in a quick second is Tommy Wingles at a -13. Let's see, where is Dylan here? Dylan is actually a +4.
Fuck that guy.
Well, that goes to say what I was saying before we got on the area here is that Dylan, I mean, he was atrocious tonight, but he's been pretty steady for a few months now. He really hasn't been that. I mean, he's been somewhere between okay and pretty good.
But also, doesn't he generally face the
Yeah.
lower? Yeah, he's not
Well,
facing the
I'm
top end talent.
not gonna complain if he's holding his own against weak guys. To at least he's doing something right.
Guys, let me ask you this, and Rocket or Wendell, feel free to tweet us this.
No, fuck those guys.
Well, no. Well, my question is, did Ian ever swear before he joined us on the show? I've never heard him and seen him say, "Fuck that guy."
So here's
so many
Ian tonight.
times.
This is Ian tonight right here. Yeah, he's Canadian troll now. He's just throwing lobbing grenades at AJ and trying to get him to bite.
You know what it is? Do you know how hard it is to fit curse words in between all the you knows?
You know.
Oh.
Oh, look at that, Ian jumping up. That we're proud to announce tonight a new podcast that's part of Pucknology.net, AngryCanadian.com. Or I shouldn't say, no, I mean, it's the Angry Canadian podcast, found at Pucknology.net. That'll be starting up next week.
AKA the Teal Troll podcast.
Yeah. Funnily enough, they are releasing this on the 1-year anniversary of the Teal Tinted Glasses podcast. So
Yes.
he's gotten in his year, and now the motherfucker's going solo. He is...
He's going a cappella.
Dude, he is the Beyonce to their Destiny's Child, man.
Uh-oh. Damn. That's messed up.
He's the Fred Durst to their Limp Bizkit.
The Gwen Stefani to No Doubt. Yep.
Indeed. I'm just waiting for AJ to go solo because you know it's going to happen eventually. He'll just
please.
He'll have his own video cast where he's just going to rant all night long.
Hey, as long as it's produced by the Sharks team, then I'm good. It'll be financed by Totora Industries.
Yeah, it'll be like so. Why is AJ like cursing out everybody but Totora?
That'll be it.
I know another thing as we talk about Totora and AJ here, we are expecting and anticipating sometime this week that Sharks 365 members will begin to vote on a new goal song.
Aw, AJ, I'm sorry. No, actually, I'm not. I'm not sorry at all.
I'm not sorry either because you know what? Until they fix shit, no one's going to be able to hear that one either, so it really doesn't matter.
Great segue, AJ, because when we were on the tour, they did talk about what they're going to be doing in the summertime, which is fix the,
reinforcing the roof, fixing
the roof, and they're getting a new speaker system. We did hear this, Slushy, is for next season. We did hear this that if they were to do any renovations or add more seats to the arena, the only way they would be able to do it is if they went up.
So what you're saying is they're planning on raising the roof in more ways than one.
Yeah, they're not. They've hardly been able to sell out games this season. So the Sharks thing to do is to add more seats.
Well,
absolutely.
And charge more for them.
Yes, absolutely.
What I'm saying is that essentially when things come to root that when they want a new arena, which, the part of the lease plan that was signed on, 10 years, and then they have individual years after that when, somebody will wink, hint, hint, and say, for us to have better SAP performance, we need a new Shark Tank.
Yeah, we did get a good question. Did they talk about fixing the bottom six in AHL?
Well,
I think the bottom six is doing pretty well right now. That seems silly. But to really drive it home for Gen X, Ian Reed is the Neil Peart to Rush.
Wow.
We'll go with that.
Wow. We're anticipating a comeback from Ian Reed shortly.
So though, Puckeye, you can take like pills for your SAP performance, right?
I don't know. You know what? You want to press me? Add more AC and dehumidifiers. It should be. I should not be able to wear shorts to a fucking Sharks game, and I do almost
It is
every time.
California, though.
Yeah,
Come
but it should be much colder inside there, and it should be much drier. I'm so tired of hearing about what a bad sheet of ice is. Now, granted, just the fucking weather here is what it is, but you can do more to try to get rid of, get the dehumidifiers going overtime. Let's get the AC kicking
See,
hard.
that's where I think they need to make more improvements to. Remember, they used to break out like these freaking big old vacuum tubes and stick them outside of where the Zamboni would come in just to get it done. Only, I know they put in a lot more dehumidifiers, but some more. Yeah, I'm with you, AJ, because come April, I'll be in my jersey, but I'll be in shorts and flip flops for the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to have that, which is too bad. Speaking of the Barracuda, they're in 59 points, but the points percentage, because remember, not everybody plays the same amount of games, is .557. That's a number 4 in the Pacific. Ian, if you can stop poking at as Ian asked. So AJ, teal tinted glasses on Wednesday?
Absolutely, if possible.
Does that mean that they're in a wild card spot? I'm not quite. I don't remember offhand how the playoffs work in the AHL. Isn't it the same? I'm not sure. And yes, they're going to a shootout in the Ducks Caps game, which means if the Ducks win, they don't get a row, which is helpful. Let's see. St. Owen and everybody else, yes, they also are working on improving the Wi-Fi next season. So,
hey, they can be more 49ers like. Oh wait, no, we don't want that.
Hey-o.
Oh, yeah, we don't need more of that. But I mean, their ice conditions are probably better than the 49ers stadium or field conditions.
Yes.
There is that. So, Chester Chivo with another hit on Twitter right here.
Which is
draw me like a laundry basket, please. You must draw me like that. This is the way I want to be drawn. I want to be one with my laundry, please. You put me on the couch like this, and I will pose for you all day like this.
Oh, Landy's gonna.
So, you guys really want to step up your game? Like, get Landy swinging on like a wrecking ball as Miley Cyrus with the basket close. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Moving on. Did we even talk about Edmonton? Yeah, we already talked about Edmonton. Okay, so we pretty much moved into that segment of the show where if you want to, you can just leave now because the rest of this is just going to be no. But before you leave, do us a favor. If you can subscribe, if you're a new viewer, if you can hit the subscribe button, we would really appreciate that. Go ahead. Oh, shit. I've been traded to ESPN for Skip Bayless. Oh, you guys are fucked.
Wow, we're screwed.
So you're going to just scream at Stephen A. Smith all morning, AJ?
No, I don't know about that, but viewership for this show will plummet.
Yeah, I can just imagine you like screaming your hockey takes at Stephen A. Smith, and he's just like, I agree with you because I have no idea.
Well, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds good.
And speaking of which, ESPN, your official broadcaster of the World Cup of Hockey.
Oh, Ian confirming. I guess I am on Teal Tinted this one. Okay, sounds good.
Now, Ian, is TTG the anniversary special? Because I thought we were all coming on for that one.
I think that's in 2 weeks.
That's in 2 weeks? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Because I was like, wait, are we supposed to all be on this one, or is it the
Nope, just
AJ
me
versus Ian show?
Just me.
Aren't you fucking special, AJ?
Yep,
Isn't
just
that
like.
special?
Well, if I was so
Well,
fucking
good for
special,
you.
if I was so fucking special, I would have my picture whether I was posing, draw me like a French lady in front of the shark head on the ice. But I'm not that special. Only a San Diego boy can do that.
No, you know what? You're special. Oh, good for you.
An oldie but goodie.
I love that one.
Dude, no, dude, nothing is going to take the place of this is the guy that they're counting on to sell season tickets. That was fucking brilliant. That was brilliant. But I will say, though, I've got one around here of you that is spectacular.
Oh, I know. We all have some. Although I think Chris has kind of gotten away with
The butthole lips.
All Chris has is the fucking the heavy metal gift. That's what he has.
Yeah, Gen X, Chester Chivo, what the hell?
I have the doggy face thing too, although that isn't my face though.
Yes, that was the priceless one.
Dude, Chester, we're calling you out, man. Get Chris on the hook here at some point.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Let's see. Rocket is well, did they win or lose? Did Anaheim win or lose in the shootout?
Caps take it. Caps win.
Oh, thank God.
Yep.
All right. So that's
One less point for Anaheim.
Backstrom scored.
awesome.
Was it a backhander?
By
It
a
did not
rocket.
say. Did not say.
And holy crap, Elliott's wearing those those fugly yellow jerseys.
With that goofy crown?
Oh God. I'll say this. LA had it right when they had the purple and black alternates with the crown on the front. I thought those were probably the classiest jerseys, which is probably why they got rid of them.
Yeah, because LA and class don't go together.
There's
Their idea of class is blow instead of math.
Can't spell class without ass.
Huh? Yes. Boy. All right. With that, I guess final thoughts before we completely go overboard.
Is there any more? Are you doing any other? When you were there for the tweet up thing last Saturday, was there any mention of kind of doing that again to piggyback on their social media night at the end of the month?
There's been some talk about doing something for the social media night. There was mention that of a possible Twitter takeover by yours truly. We shall see.
Yeah, because can we all like just kind of get together and go, who the hell was the chick that took over their Twitter on Saturday, and like who was she? Why did that happen? That was like completely useless.
She was from Canada, and
Oh, good for her.
she hosts. I think she hosts an IGN show.
What the fuck is IGN?
IGN is kind of
It's a thing.
It's like a
Okay.
video game review site, video game.
Nerds.
Oh, okay, good for them.
Yeah, I
didn't get that at all. So if you're able to do that, yeah, I think that would be fucking awesome because you're clearly a fan. You don't have to be handed a jersey once you arrive. You're obviously a fan. From what I understand, people, some of the comments were great because it was like, who the hell is this chick? And a couple people posting that I just went through her entire Instagram feed, not one hockey-related photo at all. So okay, and Laurel asking, did you read the comments on the Sharks Instagram? No, I didn't
were
because
pretty bad.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm sure they were very just fuck this chick and fuck everything, but whatever.
Yeah, they I heard they were pretty bad, and they started blocking some people too.
Well,
during the game.
I can understand why though, because it's like Sharks, I love you, but like getting some chick who clearly that most people have no idea who the hell she is, and it seemed pretty obvious that the primary reason why we're letting this chick take over the account is, let's be honest, tits and ass. She has a nice figure, she's a decent looking chick, and if you look at a lot of the photos, it's that, it's a lot of that. Oh fuck! Now I'm gonna get photoshopped again, you motherfuckers. But it's a lot of.
And you're gonna get an angry call from LA again.
Yeah, no, but it's oh fuck her. It's going to be a lot of hand on hip, and look how cute I am in my little shark sweater. How do you not bring in somebody, like Eric Kerr or whatever, somebody who's been a fan for so fucking long. Let a fan do that. I
Or a
love
celebrity
the
like
photos.
AJ.
No, fuck you. I love the photos that Eric posted up. The photos that you took from the press box. I mean, how you showed the tour, the picture of everybody in front of the Sharks sign down where the Sharks come out. I mean, what you shot that night, that should have been on Instagram, not this chick saying, "Oh my God, look at how cute I am on the catwalk."
Okay,
Come on.
Two things. Number one, screw eugenics. Let's put a guy with even fewer people have heard of on the Twitter feed, whatever. And Chester, I agree. They should have invited Hunter Pence's fiance to take over the Twitter than her.
Well,
Because
Anyway.
if you're going to do it, okay, let's be honest. If they were going to pick some girl to do that, it should have been like one of the players' wives or something.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Or let Mama
Yeah.
Janie
Patrick
take over
Barlow's
the feed.
wife.
Let Mama Janie
Yeah.
take it over for a
No,
night.
because-
Let Brent Burns' wife take it over for a night. I
You
mean,
know
this
what?
is just silly.
You know what? You're right. Christina Marlowe actually. Well, it would have made sense because one of Marlowe's kids did the little shootout in intermission. That would have been
Yeah.
fun to take a look at. Or you know what? I don't know if she's made it over yet, but April Reimer was had a huge presence on Twitter when they were with the Toronto Maple Leafs. So that would have been nice to have her come in, especially since it was Reimer's first start in San Jose. It would have been perfect.
Yeah, that would have been great. Sorry, Laura, if I called her stupid, I didn't mean to say she was stupid. I meant having her of the vast majority of people who could have done it. I'm saying the choice of her was stupid. If I said that incorrectly, then I apologize. I just think that was silly. Yeah, like you were saying, April Reimer, would have been perfect.
Yeah.
I loved the photos that you took. I would have liked to have seen like more shots from the areas that most fans don't ever get to see. I just thought that was really cool. Instead of saying, okay, let's put the cute girl in the cute top with the same background that we see like thousands of other pictures from. That's all.
Well, see, I would have tried to do like a ton of behind the scenes stuff. So
Mhm.
Sharks, and we now know you're watching. If you want me to do a Twitter takeover, I am more than game. I do need a ticket for that game though. I don't have that ticket until
What is social media night? Which one is that?
it's the 28th against LA. It's also Brent Burns Chia Pet night.
Wasn't that last season? Wasn't that Metallica night?
I believe so. That was
I know they did
last
play
year.
I know they did play the Kings.
Yeah, they did play the Kings, and like we said, of all the times for them to use the black armor, it would have been that game.
Yeah, I still got to get tickets for Washington this week.
Let's get back to final thoughts and wrap this bad boy up.
One quick thing I'm going to touch upon to tie up all our ends. Barracuda are in the second wild card in the Western Conference, so they would get the best team, which at the moment would be the Rockford the Rockford Ice Hogs.
So they'd be out in 4 games. Good to know. Did we all see the Roy Somner thing at the beginning of the game tonight too?
What?
Did you watch pregame?
No, I didn't watch.
They had a segment on Sommer again. I don't know why they keep forcing him down our throat, but it was a whole thing about the 637 wins, and I find it funny. Like, okay, yeah, that's great. 637 wins, most wins in the AHL. Okay, how many championships over that time?
Mhm.
How many?
0.
Okay, let's not go down the Sommer rabbit hole again. Let's not get into that.
See,
We've already been on a while.
Ian was trying to poke me earlier, and now I'm trying to poke Puck Guy.
I'm trying to be good. You
Okay.
know, he did break the record for wins. Maybe he might have more losses.
Oh, King score. It's 3-1.
Okay, so
Okay.
that with that happening, essentially assuming that they don't lose it, they will go to 82 points. They'll have 37 rows, be within a point of Quackenheim.
Man, how big is that fucking game against the LA Kings at the end of the month going to be?
Oh, it's going to be huge, and that will be a message sender. I mean, that's going to be a huge one.
Yeah, because by then I mean, if Anaheim continues on this roll, it could be just about sewn up by then, and it will be for the 2-3 spots.
Yeah, it will either be a 2-3 spot, or it'll end up being um, just to prepare them for what's going to come on.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could see Lucic going after. Anyways, let's wrap this up. I think we've done like final thoughts for over 10 minutes. So make sure you go to pucknology.net to read all our stuff there. Also, the replay will be also on the site in the later this evening or tomorrow morning. Also, check out us on the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit subscribe. We've appreciated everybody coming in. A lot of new viewers. We appreciate all the love. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell everybody that you've been wanting
Tell
to
your
get
pets.
hockey. Yes, tell your pets. Seriously. I mean,
Yeah, you could hear my pets earlier. They were
they
rushing
were
to
going
watch this.
crazy.
Rushing to watch this.
So make sure you hit up everything technology. Make sure you follow all of us on Twitter. And so until tomorrow night, where I think we'll have uh, two new compadres with yours truly, maybe. I am Puck Guy 14. Make sure you check us out tomorrow. And until tomorrow, keep it real, keep it fresh, keep it real fresh. Good night.